Listen up. We are Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every Saturday, sometimes Sunday, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked place called America, and to bring these people on the sign back to the true nationality. You Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, you're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks about, all right? All right, and it's our job to tell you people about the coming destruction that's at hand, all right? You know, because the times of destruction are there in America. Whether y'all believe it or not, this place is gonna be ignited on fire, all right? Thermonuclear missiles, all right? And before all these things happen, chaos is gonna happen in America. You like you see on your movies, your TV shows, however you view it or you see it, those things are really gonna happen, all right? And it's our job to tell. It's our job to bring in the elect. Lord will, if there are any here, all right? So,
I got a scripture real quick.
All right.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Right, and y'all people, like we always come out and tell you, there's no glory in what's going to happen to America. The only glory you're going to be giving up and be forced to pretty much is the glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because this is a place of all wickedness. All right, this is a place. America is a place where all that wicked energy goes out and then it gets distributed throughout the entire earth. All right, this is that wicked place that the Bible speaks about. That a great amount of deal judgment is going to take place over here, all right? America is going to be destroyed, all right? And like we said, the scriptures, thermonuclear missiles is what it's going to be to take it out, all right? And like the scripture said in Esdras, it's going to be the day of doom, because the Most High, we already tell you, he's going to overly destroy this place, starting from how he's going to start martial law off. Y'all people are going to rise up. Chaos in the weather's going to happen. You know, y'all see that all throughout the media. You know, riots, race riots, you know, breakdowns.
Unrighteous dealings.
No
cops killing civilians.
Yep. Well, that's what y'all got coming to America. That's why I said it's a day of doom, all right? But it's our job to come out here, real quick, it's our job to come out here and to compel the elect to come in, all right?
Right, and I'm gonna get this. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
All right, so there you go. This telling you that the glory of America, well, America is going to be covered with all this shame. Because that scripture, man, it talks about you people, how y'all are filled up with all these lies that the so-called white man fed to you through his system. What America's fed you, all right? All in all, with this land, what you believed off of about it, all right? And you Negroes and Latinos, y'all being covered with all that shame, all right? And that's another thing. There's a reason why the Most High is coming back, all right? It's not just because he wants to destroy this place for nothing, all right? It's like the brother made a comment, it's for unrighteous dealings, all right? You so-called white man, you caused these Negro Latinos to get to the state that they're in, but you're not exempt either, you 2/3, all right? So the so-called white man, you Negro Latinos, you 2/3, you're gonna be destroyed along with America, all right? Because y'all believe everything that it gives you.
All right. This is Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 4. I'll start at verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou hast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?
And that's talking about America, all right? Nobody can touch America, right?
Well, in that particular scripture, it was referring to, you know, Babylon. You know, it could refer to like the Assyrians, right? And the Egyptians, because they were all oppressors, great nations that Israel was servitude towards. So that every great ruler, every great kingdom that ruled on the earth for wickedness, they were destroyed. Even Israel. Okay? So if Israel got destroyed and brought down to desolation, to utter desolation, how much more are these wicked rulers in the world, man? Such as America, such as the white man. Everything he's done, the Most High is holding it against him. The Most High has not let it go. The Most High has not let it go yet. So the question is, you should be asking yourself, okay, how is America going to be destroyed? The Most High is going to destroy it. The same way he destroyed the Babylonians. The same way he destroyed the Medo-Persian Empire. The same way he destroyed Rome. How did he destroy those kingdoms though? First he destroyed Egypt by his own hand, by his own, his servant Moses and Aaron, right? His servants. But also he uses men to destroy kingdoms, right? He'll rise up certain men to be the spirit of vengeance on these wicked kingdoms. That's why you got the Russians, you got the people in the Middle East, you got Venezuela, right? You got Georgia, you got other certain kingdoms that are mad at this country, man. Why? That's the question y'all should be asking. Why? Why? The reason is because everything that America has done is wicked, man. They go in other kingdoms, spewing their, like the Most High says, their shame. What is that shame? These false philosophies, doctrines. They indoctrinate you and lead you astray. Okay? And that's to your destruction. All right? I'll finish it. Isaiah 13 and verse 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right, and that's right. And you know, talking about these other kingdoms, America's one of those nations that holds a scepter right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it says in Job 9:24, that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's a ruler. He's an over, and it tells you that that America's the hammer of the earth, pretty much like the police of the earth, overseers, the rulers. You know, and you know what? And it's beautiful because that's the spirit. This brother put it. I was gonna say those exact words you said, man. That you know, in the Bible wasn't ever recorded that any nation that was unrighteous in the way it handled itself or handled the earth was not recorded well in the Bible that that nation was taken out, destroyed. You know, what makes you think America's exempt? Like the brother said, if Israel, the people who were given the law, the covenant, the promises, if they were destroyed and put into captivity, hard bondage, you know, but even the scriptures even tell you that they're the apple of the Most High's eye. What makes you think that the so-called white man who the Most High hates is going to go exempt? That goes all the way back to Genesis chapter 3, chapter 4, I believe, where it talked about his curse, that mark, that Esau was going to be a vagabond and a fugitive, meaning a man running from judgment. But it's because it was telling you the Most High had a greater purpose for him.
Right, the Most High is long suffering, just like what I'm about to read in the Wisdom of Solomon. The Most High is long suffering. You may get away 3 lifetimes, but it's gonna catch you. It's eventually gonna catch you. All right, that's the beauty of the Most High. He's like, okay, Cain killed his brother. All right, I'm gonna curse him. I put a mark on him, but I'm not gonna kill you yet, and no man's gonna touch you yet. So the Most High is gonna deal with him at the end. That's who the Lord hates: Esau, Cain, the serpent.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right, so if you sow corruption, you're gonna reap corruption. All right. And that's the truth. What goes around comes around. Y'all, everybody knows those sayings. So so-called white man's not exempt from judgment, man. He can't pardon, he can't change, act like he changed himself for good in the Most High, and by him doing that, he's trying to trick the Lord in that he's better. He's a better man. He may speak well, whatever, and give us money and jobs and houses and cars, but he's still continually pushing out false philosophies, and that's the whole point. That's the spirit. That's spiritual fornication. Destroying the earth with all this oil-filled boom. He's destroying the earth.
And the reason to add on to what the brother said about the scripture he's gonna pull out, like I said in the beginning of that scripture said, be not deceived, because the Most High, like the brother's speaking about it right now, the Most High is not gonna get you. That's why it said, be not deceived. All right, just because you didn't get your judgment right there doesn't mean you're gonna make it out. Every man gets judgment. Every man. You're not special. The white man's not special. Just because he's rich as hell, he's got all the money in the world, and he's got a fortified house, does not mean he's gonna make it through it.
Even the elect are gonna be judged, but they're gonna receive a good reward. So all in all, everybody's gonna be judged, but I'd rather be judged for good, not bad. But that's where Esau falls into that category. He's falling into the category of all the unrighteous actions he's done, and that's the judgment he's gonna receive. And it's been weighed in the balance. Okay? Like it says in Jeremiah 51, that the sins of Babylon have reached up to heaven. And it tells you that in Revelations 18. But just to back up, proving that the Most High is that way, it's Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 23. But thou hast mercy upon all, for thou canst do all things, and winkest at the sins of men, because they should amend.
Right, and another good scripture to back that one up is in Acts. Like he winks at you. You know what you do, because you people get deceived so quickly to where you actually think you're gonna escape. But the Most High, he's not. Well, for Esau, he's not gonna escape. All right, he's the only one who's gonna die without mercy. Because of everything he does. But does that mean he should continue doing what he's doing? No. That's why he's going to get this judgment that he's getting. That's why his land's going to crumble, But to get back on that scripture, the Most High, he winks at everything that these people do, because they're in their minds are thinking I got away with it. But like I said in Acts, and like it says right there, that there's a time that the Most High already set up where you're going to ultimately get your ultimate judgment.
Yeah, the day of judgment is coming, the day of doom. Because the day of doom goes back to judgment. The Most High is gonna make that happen.
That is the judgment, doom.
You got a bad judgment, you got a good judgment, a good reward and a bad reward. I'd rather get the good reward, but we're speaking on Esau and America, and you 2/3. Y'all gonna get that bad reward. This is the heart of a wicked man. This is Psalms 10, and I'll start at verse 11. He has said in his heart, God hath forgotten, he hideth his face, he will never see it.
Right, and that's what a wicked mind.
That's what Esau has done.
Yeah, that's what he's going through. That's where he's got to. All right, because he's done all this wickedness. That's why when it talks about another kingdom being translated to another, it's because of the unrighteous dealings. And Esau, we always bring it out, man, he pushes the envelope. He's already going to try to fight Yahweh himself, Yahweh Shai. That's a wicked person. But, he's thinking in his mind that he's going to prevail. He's thinking he's going to prevail. But the scriptures tell you always clearly about how a wicked man acts, that what you sow and what you reap, man. The so-called white man, that's how wicked. No, just to prove it, just to point it out, that's how wicked he's gotten. He's gotten so wicked and so proud. He actually thinks he's gonna escape the wicked. He actually thinks he's gonna be, he's gonna make it, like not be found guilty. Try to put it.
Yeah, he's gonna find mercy.
Yeah, there you go.
He's not gonna find mercy because it's already written in the scriptures that Esau sought out for salvation with many tears, but he's not, man. No matter, no, there's nothing more. There's nothing he can do, because once an Israelite comes out, the Most High already knows the elect. But I'm just saying, once an Israelite is born, at that moment we're all born into sin, and we all know about the Bible. We all hear about the law. Okay. At that moment in time, in our time, we're supposed to go walk in fear on this earth, and fearing the Most High and obeying the commandments. Now, if you disregard that and go backward, the wickedness keeps growing on from there. So you get to a point where you just completely block out the Most High and the law, where all you deserve is death. So that's all you got looking forward to, man. You know. So that's what Esau, he can't ask for forgiveness. Not even a 2/3 can. Even if a man comes into this truth and under the name of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, and he falls out, he can't come back. He's done. And it tells you that in Hebrews 10. It tells you that in Hebrews chapter 6. And it tells you in many other places. It tells you in the law.
One quick thing too, at one point in time, man, Esau, he did have the chance already to be on the Most High's good side. You know, we already, I mean, like, bear with me and my father real quick, but like, I'm saying, like, in their very beginning, we already know how it was set up, you know.
In the spirit, that Esau was gonna lose it.
Yeah, but all because of him wanting to fill his own belly up. Look at what happened. I mean, we don't care about Esau. We're glad he's dying, because we already know he's a destroyer, you know. But that was like even Yahushua said it though. He said that they are the law and the prophets. If they really wanted to get right, they have no excuse. They know where to go. And we already know Esau knows this stuff. Yeah, we know Esau knows this truth. Otherwise, he wouldn't be preparing to fight against the Most High. Why do you think he's storing up all this weaponry? You know, so he obviously does believe in part of the Bible, but he's doing it like we're talking about. He's doing it for wickedness. He's using it for his advantage.
The higher ups, they know who the Israelites are.
Yeah.
Because if you go back and you read like about the story of King Herod, and he asked for all the certain types of men that knew like prophecy or their source, astrologers or what have you. He was asking them, you know, what is of this, you know, he was hearing the rumors of a star or a king being born, and they went into the scriptures telling them that, yeah, there's going to be a king born on this day, or, you know, that star. So what did he do? He asked those 3 wise men to go and find him out, come back and let him know where he is. That way he can go back and return and give him gifts. So after King Herod died, his son was brought into rulership, and he hated the Israelites too. So they had writings, they had stories, you know, and it carried on to all those certain bloodlines that were wealthy, you know. And they know to this day, the elites, the higher ups, the rich men, they know who the Israelites are, and they know the names, and they probably have it stored up. They have them stored up in their vaults over there in Israel, you know, wherever they may have them, you know, just to keeping it away from the public. Anybody that can, an archaeologist or anybody that's trying to research into it, they won't allow them to get in there. You have to be a select few to look at those relics, those so-called relics.
Hey, yo, Shibala brought it out in a video a long time ago that they got libraries all throughout the country that you're not allowed to go into it, but it has apparently thousands of years of research and evidence proving this stuff.
I think they even show you that in a National
Discovery Channel.
No, that movie with Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah.
Or no, not Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks, when he goes into that underground in the basement, and it's all like made out of glass, and you have to have a code to go in there and look at these scrolls. You know, it has a lot of you know, history, information that people don't have access to. Like these common libraries that we ain't gonna find out the truth. The truth is in some books. You have to pick, like the brothers say, you gotta chew on the meat and spit out the bones, or take the bones out of the bowl of meat. You know, you gotta know what's good and what's not. Cast away and take.
But again, too, going back,